My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me on the podcast from Crawford County Veteran Services, Mike Amsbaugh. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Every time you come in, it's great because it seems like they're improving veteran services a lot, aren't they?
Yes. Um, like one of the big ones is with the medical system. So in times past, you as a veteran, if you met certain criteria, you could be seen out in town. Initially, that was under the fee basis program, so it was very limited. You had to be service connected. The care was for a service connected condition. And by service connected, I mean service connection is there's an injury, illness, or disease that's incurred in service that leaves a residual disability. The residual disability is what's called service connected, and that's what compensation is predicated upon. So initially it was, for service connected conditions, and over the course of time, like fee basis is long gone. Over the course of time, they've slowly evolved that from being like the fee basis unit, the fee basis card, to the community care program that they currently have, where if that facility doesn't have whatever specialty you need, potentially you could be seen out in town. You could ask your primary care physician, hey, look, I'm not interested or I'm not capable of driving to Wade Park to be seen by a specialist. Can we do this locally? And they would try to find somebody in the local area that they've partnered with that is that specialist that would be able to see you. They would then pay for that care.
Okay. Wow, that makes it. Like you said, sometimes these veterans can't travel. You're talking 2-hour trips, 4-hour trips, or whatever. Now
Right.
It's right in town, right?
Right. Yes. So if you're a veteran and you were seeing the Mansfield outpatient clinic, and they said, and I'll use the example of pain management, and they said, we're going to send you to pain management at Wade Park. And you said, well, I really can't do the 2-hour drive to Wade Park as often as necessary. Is it possible for us to be able to do this locally? They would look at one of their community partners in the medical field and see if they can't get you in with someone either in Mansfield or maybe here in Bucyrus or Galion or Crestline to be able to do that. They'd pay for it.
Wow, yeah.
If that doctor prescribes a particular medicine, you would then take that prescription to your primary care physician at the VA clinic. They would prescribe the medicine through their system. You obviously have the option of taking it to Walgreens, but that's on you. The VA won't pick up that tab.
Okay.
So it makes it easier, especially, not everybody can just get in a car and drive for 2 hours.
Right, especially when you don't feel good.
Right, yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
yeah.
We have transportation here. We've hired 2 new drivers. We have 2 vehicles, and we're returning to a more normal version of our transportation program. Kind of the post-COVID
Right, sure.
return to the normal. So we're able to transport Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We just need people, you're interested to call, make an appointment to reserve your space on that van for that particular trip.
Besides community care, is there any more changes in veteran services?
Well, within the Department of Veterans Affairs, as far as medical, that's kind of the biggest one. There was legislation that was changed, or proposed legislation that was changed, as far as changes to the laws that govern what, how service connection is applied, what percentages could be assigned, how do they rate certain disabilities. There were proposals to, like, example, there was a proposal to look at individual unemployability and to look at 100% compensation. Those didn't go anywhere. The proposed changes for the to the 38 CFR that covers, how do we rate these conditions, I think those went through. But for us here in Crawford County, like I said, the biggest one really is, we're returning to a more normal transportation schedule. We have, we're back to regular hours. We've been back to regular hours for a long time. Those are kind of the big ones. We're, with Memorial Day coming up, we're doing a lot of, headstones and flag holders and things like that. So, burial benefits are always a big one.
Right.
If you, especially like the flag holders in Crawford County, the veterans' graves are decorated twice a year. So on Memorial Day, or for Memorial Day, and then again in the fall for Veterans Day. Sometimes flag holders come up missing. Somebody takes the flag holder from veteran A's grave and puts it on veteran B's grave.
Yeah.
And, families can come down and pick up a new flag holder and a flag from us anytime. That's not a problem. The veteran needs to be buried in the county.
Okay.
So the flag holders are for veterans that are here in Crawford County. If you have a veteran that's, a family member, and they're buried in, let's say, Franklin County, probably want to talk to Franklin County about that.
Okay.
Headstones and markers. Again, that's really simple. It takes a little bit of time to get one. It's not a DIY project.
Right. I imagine not.
So you probably
Yeah.
want to talk with a monument company. There's a number of really great monument companies here in Crawford County that can help you out with that. But basic information, death certificate, DD 214 for the veteran. If you ordered a headstone today, it's not going to be here by
Right.
Memorial Day.
Right. Sure.
You probably want to give it, at least a minimum of a couple months. But those are kind of the big ones right now.
If now, Mike, if someone needs your services or services from the Crawford County Veteran Services, what do they need to do?
Just give us a call. They can reach us. We're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. There is no lunch, so there's someone there answering the phone or in the office all the time. So they can give us a call. We also have a website, so they can look us up. It's CrawfordCountyVeteransOhio.com. We have a Facebook page. We have an Instagram. So there's a myriad of ways to get a hold of us. But if you're a veteran or a family member of a veteran, and you have a question, we encourage people to call. If we can help, we certainly will.
All right. Well, Mike, thank you so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
And we'll have you in again, because every time you come in, there seems like there's new benefits or new services available, right?
And that's, there's always, I still have veterans who've been lifelong residents of the county who come in for the first time. And they've lived here 20, 30, 40 years. I didn't know. I didn't realize that this was available here. I didn't realize you guys, were able to do this. I wasn't sure what my benefits were. So we still get that, So get the good word out.
All right. Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you. I appreciate it.